Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we jumping into another deck build. In this one, we got an unlimited stamina claw build. And this build is super duper fire. This is going to be after the Children of the Worms update. So in order for you to use the claws, of course, you're going to have the DLC. And this build rips. You're going to have pretty much unlimited stamina. You notice the bar isn't even going down, not even moving at all. And then you'll have all of the melee speed, you'll have some melee damage, and then we're going to be using the evasive action card because now they buffed it to where you get 25% damage resistance if you get hit hard enough, and that's super duper good on Holly. So I was rocking Holly whenever I did this build. Make sure you guys slap that like button so it could reach more Back for Blooders. Also, we're still on that road to 1,000 subs, almost making it there thanks to you guys, so definitely hit that sub button for more vids. So the way that this build is going to be set up, it's going to come off of the leftovers. So the cans, you know, the peaches, you got the cereal, you got the peanut butter. What you're going to want to do as the melee person is just pick up one of each. And then once you pick up one of each, just go for peanut butter. So, you know, if you're playing with a team, you know, just be like, yo guys, you know, let me get that peanut butter, let me get that melee stamina speed, because once you get enough, I seen 3 is really it for me on this build. You know, you can get 4 just to be safe. Once you get all of the leftovers, you're not going to run out of any melee stamina, and it's so good for the Act 5 because there's usually leftovers on every map. So this is what the build's looking like. We got the Slugger, Brazen, Meth Head, a lot of attack speed. Then we got our regular heals, our Vanguard, our Battle Lust. And then we're going to be using the defensive maneuver and the spiky bits. Now, the defensive maneuver, I think that card's really good for staying alive on melee. But, you know, even if you want, you can go with something like Berserker. That'll give you more melee attack speed, even more damage, even move speed. So you could play with those two. I personally like the evasive action because you'll just stay alive longer. You know, so in situations, you know, like the Breaker, the Hag, you know, you guys get caught in a corner. And especially on this map, you know, you get caught in a lot of like weird spots. You know, it has the pus flingers now. Got the guys with the arrows in the back, got snipers over top. So there's definitely a lot of situations that you can be in. You know, even this guy running down on you, that you could be in where you really need some attack speed. You really need some resistance. Especially with that slasher, if he even hits you one time, you'll bleed. And that bleed on Nightmare, which this is what we're playing on Nightmare, this would be good for like No Hope. On Nightmare, No Hope, that bleed, if he hits you one time, the enemy is actually smart enough to stop worrying about you and attacking somebody else because he already knows you're dead. So it's pretty crazy. That monster is pretty serious, so definitely go out and try this claw build. Until you find the claws, you know, if you have like a, you know, a bat, machete, it'll still work on like a bat, machete, you know, an axe, anything else, as long as you have the leftovers. But once you get these claws, especially the epic tier ones, these things are overpowered. I think this is a really dope weapon to add into the game. And especially a lot of the additions that they had, I think they were all pretty solid. So I think you guys are really like this claw build. You literally can just hold down, like if you look at what I'm doing, you can literally just hold down the melee attack button and you will not run out of stamina at all. And it's pretty cool too because it correlates to, like, of course, like the melee stamina, you notice the bar's not moving when I'm meleeing, but it also correlates to your regular stamina too. So some of the leftovers that you'll pick up will be like stamina regeneration or stamina into the end of the level. So you just want to make sure that, you know, if you're on a team with people, you know, you just got to ask them like, hey, let me get those peanut butters, you know, let me get the leftovers. Or, you know, you could do like me. If you're playing with bots on Nightmare, then, you know, you just get all the leftovers for yourself and you become extremely OP. It'll make it super easy for you to do the Act 5. I did it in the literally first run, 3 hours, no problem. So definitely go out and try this build. Another cool thing too is like inside of the hive, like it just absolutely rips because I don't know what it is. Like the Act 5 monsters, they're like scaled up. So, you know, they're strong. You know, they got the defense, they got the extra shield. when you take the build to the hive, oh my, you're literally ripping everything. It seems like you're playing not on Nightmare. It'll feel like you're playing on Veteran. So it's definitely my go-to build right now. Again, make sure you guys slap that like button so this video can reach more Back 4 Blooders. Also hit that sub button. We're on the road to 1,000. I think we're like at about 600, so we're right there. Again, thank you again for stopping in and checking out the vid, and I'll see you guys on that next one. Peace.
Tools here. Could pick a lock.
First time's free. I'm pretty sure this is
Thanks,
the first
Holly.
time.